Alright, in this video we're going to discuss more about if and else function. So what is that? If and else functions is the functions that are going to create two or more different kinds of values in the same function. So without any further ado, let's just jump into the example. As usual, we are going to create the license. I'm going to create Pragma Solidity version of caret 0.8.18 in this case. Of course, you have to create the license MIT and then create Pragma Solidity of your version, and then type contract, named the contract with if else, open up the curly brace, and then create function as the local variable, and then name the function with example, open up the apprentice, create uint, for example uint x, type external pure returns, and then open up the apprentice, filled up with uint, open up the curly brace again, and then create the if and else function inside of the function, and then type uint if underscore x less than 10, for example, and then open up the curly brace. This amount of value are going to return 1, and then else if in the parentheses underscore x less than 20, open up the curly brace, are going to return 2, and then else in the parentheses, you don't need to do that for the ending, just open up the curly brace and then return 3, and then Ctrl S to auto compile it. Make sure you compile it, and then you have to use London version of Remix virtual machine, and then deploy it. Boom, it succeeds, and then you can see the detail down here, and then you have to test it out to for you to make sure the function worked very well. For example, the if function right over here less than 10, it are going to return 1. Let's just say 5 are going to create the values of 1, and then second if less than 20 are going to result 2, above 10 and below 20. For example, 11 are going to create the values of 2, and then else other than that are going to return 3. For example, 21 are going to create the values of 3. And then in this function, the ending function of else and if, you don't have to write the else function, but still are going to create the same meaning. Compile it, boom, and then deploy it again. You can see the detail down here. Just test it out, the function 1, there you go, 11. I'm going to create the values of 2, and then else 21 I'm going to create the values of 3. And then after this, I'm going to teach you more about the ternary operations. So what is that? It is basically the functions, of course, else, if, and else functions, but with the even more simple right. So first of all, I'm going to make this function as a comment, and then create another one down here. Function ternary, and then create the unit x, and then external pure returns, and then unit in this parenthesis, open up the curly brace. For example, we're going to use two type kind of return. If underscore x less than 10, open up the curly brace, and then return 1, and then else. Let's just type return. It is the same meaning anyway. Return 2. Sorry, we got some difficulty in here. Oh, sorry, we forget about the return. Control S again, then boom. It is compiled well, and then deploy it. As you can see, it works properly. Or 11, boom, I can create 1. And this ternary function, you can also create this with simple type. I'm gonna make comment first, and then type return, and then open up the parenthesis underscore. Oh, you don't have to. Sorry about that. Underscore x less than 10, and then question mark, and then I'm going to return 1, else as the symbol of colon, and then I'm going to return 2. Wait, sorry, we got some difficulty in here. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot about the closing a parenthesis over here. Sorry about that. Boom. And then compile it. It exists. And then deploy it. And then check that out. The function. Boom. There you go. And then 11. I'm going to carry the values of 2.